Did you know that Jesus caused a nuclear explosion 2,000 years ago? Well, if you didn't know, let me tell you the story of one of Jesus' first miracles that he performed in the beginning of the Gospel of John. Jesus was invited to a wedding in Cana of Galilee along with his disciples Andrew, Peter, Nathanael, and Philip. While the party was still going on, the beverage of choice, which was wine, was all gone. Now, Jesus' mom convinced Jesus to help them with the wine shortage, getting the servants to fill 6 stone jars that hold 20 to 30 gallons of water each. The gross part is that these jars were used for ceremonial washing of the hands, so hopefully they cleaned them out first. Upon filling the water jars as instructed, one of the servants took a cup of water to the master of the banquet, and the whole town blew up in a huge mushroom cloud of a nuclear explosion. Not the story you're used to hearing? Well, if Jesus had followed the rules of physics and actually physically changed the water, H2O, into wine, C2H6O, which is more ethanol than actually wine, by fusing the atoms together to make more complex atoms, he would have caused a huge explosion and wiped out all of Cana. Let's look at the math behind it. I must warn you, I'm not a physicist, so most of the stuff I had to look up and piece together to make this theory. Now, according to my findings, 1 liter of water has approximately 3.35 times 10 to the 25th power of hydrogen molecules in it. Also, I learned that in order to fuse hydrogen to make helium, the first step on the way to make carbon, you need 4 hydrogen atoms. So let's divide that number by 4, and we get 8.375 times 10 to the 24th possibilities of fusion to make helium. Now, of course, this process releases energy. Not as much energy as you would think for a single molecule, but it does add up. So 1 fusion of hydrogen into helium creates 4.32587 blah 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 times 10 to the minus 12th power of joules released. But if you times that by every helium atom inside the 1 liter of water, you actually get a very huge number. 36,229,217,576,062.51 joules of energy released from 1 single liter of water, but we must remember there was approximately 150 liters of water to be used, so that energy is going to be times by 150. So that huge number is 5 quadrillion, 433 trillion, 382 billion, 636 million, 409,376 joules of energy released. That is a lot. Now, 1 ton of TNT for the equivalent explosion is only 4,184 billion joules of energy. So as you can see, 1 ton of TNT doesn't even come close. But it does come close to 1.29884,862, so approximately 1.3 megatons of TNT explosive power. Thus, upon Jesus creating the water into wine, he releases a 1.3 megaton explosion, and more than destroying everything in a 6-kilometer radius around Cana of Galilee, which is now completely wiped off the face of the earth. The good news is that Jesus didn't have to follow the rules of physics and turn the water into a wine in a way that didn't cause a nuclear explosion. If you would like to know more information about nuclear bombs, like a 1 megaton explosion, go check out ASAP Science. Link in the description to their 1 megaton nuclear bomb video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you drop a comment, leave a like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.